Okay. Looks like we're gonna try something new. Test, making sure this all works. Looks good. My monitor's over there, so I should move this over here. I think that works. Well, anyways, so let me record this. All right. So last time we had a repair. It was a burnt one. I got the drum out, cleaned out the drum. Still working on that one. Getting parts together. I might do something a little different on that one. Changing out the parts. But I'm taking pretty much just letting it soak, get all that burnt stuff off of it, and then hoping to put it all back together and have it all work. But we'll see. I don't know. It kind of just depends on how long that's gonna take. It took a little bit to scrub everything, but I was surprised how much you can get away with just using the magic eraser. So I got most of the stuff cleaned off with a magic eraser and some Kafiza. That did most of the work, so that kind of worked out well for me. So now we have another unit that I'm going to be putting up. Let me go pick it up over here. Okay. Now this head tracking thing's kind of weird, but got this unit over here. Came from Precision. Another broken unit. We're gonna find out why it's broken, try to figure out how to repair it, and what's the best way of going around repairing it. Last time the guy put in like a description of what was happening. I kind of like that, so hopefully this happens here too. Okay, so let's check it out. So the last two that he got me, the last two units I think I got me, they're pretty messed up. The first one was smashed, looked like it got kicked off of the Amazon truck. The other one was somebody had a fire. Somebody had a real nice fire, and that fire basically looked like it went out of control for a quick second. So I'm just curious how that happens. Yeah, you'd think you would just unplug the unit and not go crazy and run away, but there's a video of a guy who like literally put a whole unit in his like bathroom because he freaked out that the fire was happening. If I can find the video, I'll post it up, but I thought that was hilarious. So all right, here's our next unit. Look, it's all packaged up very nicely. Really nicely. Take out the box. Ooh, fuck, that's heavy, bro. And voila. Looks like another used unit. Trying to see what the best angle I could get this at. All the goodies. Let's plug it in. So just inspecting this thing, grab this, flip it around. I mean, it doesn't look too bad. Let's not zoom. There we go. Looks good to me. Let's turn it on, see what's going on. I feel like this had like one roast in it, and I don't think the person liked it. Maybe we'll find out soon. Maybe the drum motor is broken. Maybe there's a issue with the lamp. Who knows? So let's check it out. I don't want to untake this out. I'm gonna use one of my already open controllers. Oh, here's one. All right. So let's go ahead and let's preheat this thing. Let's turn it on. And let's do a preheat. Motor's working. Let's see if the drum. So preheat looks like it's working. Let's see how controllable it is. Yeah. Fan's working. All right. So if you're using the controller and you hit the preheat button, always make sure you got the fan running, and always make sure that the bulb is not at 100%. Probably best to put it at like 80%, 85%, but never 100. That works the bulb really hard. Let me turn this, God, that is loud. Let's turn that off. All right. So like I said, when you're preheating this thing, the preheat setting goes already to like 100 for this controller. The lamp goes to 100, the fan is 0. It's really hard on the bulb or the lamp in there. So, you know, it's kind of recommended that you drop it to like maybe 80%. And fan, put it just basically anything above 60%. And that's this. This one controls the exhaust fan. This is the preheat. I'm not a huge fan of this controller. I hate the touch. I just hate it. But yeah, well, that's pretty much it. Let me turn this off. All right. So this looks like another just return. Somebody decided to return it, and maybe they don't like it. Maybe they don't like the sound of it. I don't know. It does sound pretty terrible with that motor. But other than that, it looks like it runs pretty good. So I'm gonna call that a success on my part. But what I want to do before I end up giving this to someone is I like to take out the fan inside, right? Cool off the thyristor. Let's do that. I'm gonna go back here. I didn't know they put this sign here. There's a sign that says, only for this machine. It cannot be used for other devices for charge purpose. Okay. Back. I'm going to get my screwdriver. I'll be right back. Let's take out all 20 of these screws. Whoops. I gotta get used to this auto tracking business. All right, there it goes. All right. This is my first time using my new camera. I got a DJI Osmo. The first time using it, and for streaming, and then probably gonna make some videos with it. I don't know. We'll see. Videos are kind of a pain in the ass to make. I don't feel like enough time to make a good one. Scoot this forward a bit. Let's see what we're doing. Ow, fuck. Got a splinter from my desk. That hurt. I gotta make sure to recharge this screwdriver. This is probably the worst part, is just taking off all these screws every single time. Gotta take off like all of them. looks good. Peekaboo. Damn, I got the splinter in my wrist. That sucks. This fucking desk. I need to get a new one eventually. One day. Fan. I had a fan. Where did I put said fan? I really did have a fan too, that sucks. Fan! Oh, this'll do. Yeah, stop moving. He needs to track my face. So, using this old board right here. This one I killed a while back doing stuff to it. So now I'm going to reclaim it. I'm going to put on this one, okay? I've heard some people put the fan right here. I think it's a good idea. I guess you could route the wire through here because there's a little gap here. I wonder if I could use it to draw air out of there. Maybe. Let me see if I can take this out. sometimes it's a pain to get these out. A pain in my tuchus. Let's see. Fuck, there you go. There we go. You know what? This is kind of a bigger fan. I wonder if it'll even fit. I don't think this will fit anymore. These used to fit. Yeah, okay. All right. So 3015s don't fit anymore like they used to. Let me find it. I'll show you an example. Here's the old ones, right? Look at all the no safety features they have. There's no relay in the back of here. The heat sink is incredibly small, but it's a lot taller, I think. Yeah, this is just, these heat sinks were just a little bit taller, just not as like thick. The new ones they put are thicker, and you could used to fit the 3015s on just like that. So that's kind of a bummer, but I kind of want to try this out, something a little different. So I've seen people where they'll put a fan here, put a fan right here. Maybe instead of blowing air in, we'll draw air out. Or should we blow it in? I'm just trying to figure out what's the best way to get air to that heat sink, right? Because it's the whole purpose. Let me put this back. So now we're kind of like a decision of what we're going to do. How are you going to... I don't have an extra fan. Oh, I don't want to waste. Let's see if I have a small fan. I'll put this one back for now. Because even if I put a fan on here, there's just a lot of things blocking the way, right? And now there's a new relay in the way, there's wires in the way. Now here's the dilemma. How am I going to actively cool this? Let's see if I have another fan. A 3010. Mm-hmm. 3010 fan. Oops. Okay. That's just too big. Well. Yeah, maybe I'm better off with a 3010 fan instead of a 3015. Let me see if I have a 3010. If not, then I'm just gonna get more 3010 fans. Let's see what I got. Oh, let me check this bin. Those are M2s. M4s. Any M3s, any 3010s. Let's see what I got. Nope. All right, one more spot to check for 3010s. If I can't find one, we're just gonna do some drilling. Rescue, what's this? I'm just gonna double check something too. Yep, too big. We'll stick with these small ones. All right. Now, we'll try a little fan. How about that? So we'll try it that way. We'll see how that works. Let's measure this out first. So I'm gonna put the fan here. These wires are gonna be routed this way to go in this little gap. Let me get my red marker. Okay. So the whole purpose of this mod, right, is just to get airflow to that thyristor. Not thyristor, yeah, thyristor. Or really just to get airflow to that heatsink. So I think one easy way, just to get some airflow, because you don't need much. I have a video out like how much it does like room air and without airflow, and it does pretty bad. All right. So you don't need anything special. You just need, oh, get that out of your way. You just need a little drill bit and make speed holes. doesn't have to be pretty. Speed holes. And don't worry, I'm not the only one who's ever done this. There's another user who showed me this, so, and he says it's working just fine. I think he's even using like a 3010 fan. All right. There we go. I wonder if I'm going to pull air in or draw air out. I think I'm going to pull air out. Uh-oh. Where's my pixel at? Deactivate, refresh. No. Got 186. There you go. We're back. Okay. All right, so right now I'm making those holes. Get this fan on. My speed holes. Gonna grab my handy dandy tap. And you don't really need to use this tap. I just have it. You can really just brute force those screws in. It's just soft plastic. But it is something that I have, so I might as well use it. Oh man, gotta make that less janky. I need to get a new tap tool. This thing's a little janky for me. All right, let's put this through. So I'm just threading those holes. Don't need to thread them all the way. Then maybe one more hole for good measure. Let me just tap these in real quick. They're going so nicely. Where did I put that? There it is. Okay. Yeah, fix that wire. Okay. So remember, sticker side is that's where the direction the wind's blowing. So I'm going to be pulling air out. Is it the right way? I have no idea. But as long as I get airflow through this thing, should be fine. Maybe one more hole for here. There we go. All right, so let's just make one more. I think I'm only going to do 3 holes. Yeah, this tap's bugging me. Look at this. It's like bending that way. There's probably so many better tap tools than this, but this is the one I got off Amazon, so it'll do. Yeah, now look at it. Now it's going the other way. Whatever. Like I said, you don't really have to do this. You can just brute force it. Once you make the little 3mm hole. So let's put this back. Put the board back. Recommend taking the board out before you put those holes in so you don't drill right into a mains wire. Screw these back in. Screw these in. What was that? Was it the lo-fi girl thing? Huh, that was weird. Okay. That should work. Let me find one more M3 to put in here. But actually, I think you just need two. It's actually on there pretty well. Cool. I know. What's a ghetto flashlight? Oh, I'm dumb. I got a flashlight right here. That's not touching anything. It's kind of, that's really kind of uncomfortably close to something, so let me find another M3. short enough. Don't drop it. Oh, fuck. There it is. That seems to be short enough. Very short. Good. All right. So now that's all in. Well, not as pretty as I thought it was going to be, but it's fine. One last thing is I got to plug this in. So let's take a look at a power supply. Well, we'll just pull this one out. This one usually comes out a little bit easier, but there's a little connector. You can just connect in here, but you can check out the power. That is different. So usually if it says out, that is the ground. So I just got to swap these two pins right here, okay? Let me see, what do I have? So when you swap those pins, press in here. There's a little tab that you just push down, push in, push out. Same thing here. Push in that tab, push in. All right, so there's this little backing you want to push out a little bit. There's like a little back pin you have to just kind of like tease out. You don't want to pull it too much because you can pop these off and you have to recrimp them. And if you don't have a crimper, it's impossible. So you just want to pull it out just a little bit, just so it can hang on to the back of the little tab. Same with this part. This tab wants to come out a little bit. Probably best to use your nail. You just want it out a little bit so it kind of just clicks in. It should click in, and then it should just do a little tug test to see if it comes out. Same thing here, push it in. Should feel a little click. A little tug test to make sure the wire doesn't come out. And there. Then we just shove that thing right back in here. Yeah, and then we kind of wire this up too. Do the same kind of thing. We'll just kind of shove that in right here. Or I could go right here, cut through here. And the wire can just go through right here. Or just cut through here. All right, let's put this back. So what I should do here is just try to align the ports first. Align the ports and the hole should follow. So these ports are lined up. There. And then put this screw right in here. Just line up, make sure the holes line up. And screw that right in there. There you go. So now we got the fan in. So this fan is always going to be on. As soon as there's a power source connected, the fan will always be on. And to check that, put this on. Oh, Fan's not spinning, so hopefully I don't have a broken fan. Unplug this first. Let's see if this fan's working. I didn't even check if the fan's working. Pulled it off a broken unit. That's probably the first thing I should have checked. There it is. Grab this thing. So yeah, as soon as you start it up, it should turn on. Part of me wants to flip the fan over and blow air into it. I think I'm going to blow air into it. Yeah, let's just blow air into it. Okay. There. I think it just looks better. I'll just keep 2 screws on for now. I'm gonna be lazy, but yeah, I'm gonna have air blow onto the heatsink. I think that should be enough to cool it off. Oh, one more thing too. Probably gonna switch these fans around. So this, right now the fan's set up to where it's blowing air out. So I want it to blow air in. So I'm gonna flip this around.
Oh, what am I doing? Wrong one. Okay, that's all squared away. This is gonna be squared away. Yep. They are for the beam cooling fan. God damn it. There we go. Cool. Everything works.
Have you ever done any tests to see how much difference reversing the fan makes? Yes, someone has. There's this really there's a guy, Renatoa. He runs the Home Roaster Forum. HRO Forum is what they calls it. But he's ran it and he says it cools faster. A guy named Tou on our Discord, but he's a German guy on I think at the cafe forum has also switched him over and has like said that it's cooled a lot faster than this. But we do have a thermal camera here, so I'm probably going to try doing that once I get this ready for a roast. And it's all set. So
Here's the layout.
let's increase this small camera. There's the fans. That one, that one. Oh, is this Nate? Let me switch mine around then too. Do you want this one? I got the label ready. I'm gonna ship it out tomorrow. But if you want to use this one. I literally think this unit was only used once, and they probably just don't like the sound of it. Actually, let's roast with it. Yeah, let's roast with it and see if you want this one. But yeah, so I like mounting the fan here. It's actually really nice and easy. And then rotating the fan. Other things you could do, probably like swap the motor, but I'll leave that for another project. All right, let's put this back together. Let me blow this up. That's such a creepy camera. There you go. Much better. Oops. Right, I'll put all 19 million screws back in. Oh yeah, I should run Artisan just fine.
Come back here. Four, five. Those two. Good, 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 and good. And bottom two. Got it. I think my drill is running out, or my power drive, our power thing is running out of juice. What am I saying? Must be exhausted. Well, right. There we go. All right. This is like a totally brand new unit. Oh yeah, no problem. It's kind of fun doing these little repairs at night. So trier. Let's see. Here's your controller. fucking thing is annoying me. There you go. Let's pull up this screen. All right, so solder side, this one goes to the unit. USB whatever A or C side, that goes into the computer. So let's plug those in. Let's load a sketch. Let me load that screen up. There you go. Cancel. There we go. All right. Okay, so right now let me get this set up on Arduino. Not Sky Rodeo, something else. Uh-oh. All right, what's it doing? What the hell? Fuck. Sky command. Max temp, consistent 500. Okay. Are you doing Fahrenheit or Celsius? Nate Dog. I'll assume that you are Fahrenheit. Let me move my head. So, what you're gonna do now is you're gonna Fahrenheit. All right, let me switch this up to Fahrenheit. There's something in the code which is the max temp. It's at 300, but we never specified if it's Celsius or Fahrenheit, and we just gave it like a number. So I'm just gonna raise it up to 500 degrees Fahrenheit. And that's like the max temp before it auto shuts off. But if you're doing Celsius, you would change that to like 300 or keep it at 500. All right, COM4. Let me double check if that's COM4. Yep, that was it. All right. Upload this. done uploading. Hop on Artisan. Let's hop off of this. So let's just start off. Factory reset. Yeah, there you go. All right. So this is what Artisan's going to kind of look like when you first download it and start it up. It's going to kind of look like this. So what you want to do is download on the GitHub. It's called the asset file, and you just look up for the basic Artisan. It's called basic Artisan asset. So then you just kind of load it up that way, and then don't forget to look for the port. This one's COM4, but if you want to double check, you can always unplug the Nano and then plug it back in. So you're kind of looking at which port's not there. Plug it back in. You'll hear the noise. Then you'll notice COM4 comes back. So hit COM4. Make sure all these settings should be the same. Hit OK. And to start the whole thing, we go on. Oh, duh. I gotta plug it in. It's like, oh, that was embarrassing. Okay. So I plugged it in, hit on. I'll turn the drum off. Turn the air on. I myself like to run it at 75. So let's warm it up. We're running at 85 fan. I'll do 80-80. I'm gonna try to do this in Fahrenheit. I usually do this in Celsius, but I want to try this in Fahrenheit. So 200. My usually charge temp is 2.2. So it's not 440. Okay. 440 degrees. So I want to aim for 440 degrees. Oh, we'll wait till this warms up. So about 392 degrees. All right. 450 is. 450 is the tri-phase. Okay. So 180 should be around 356. Okay. And then 400, 392. All right. Let that warm up. I'll turn the drum on. Let me see. Let's see what I got. All right. I'm gonna test this out. Timor-Leste. Oh, I think I like that one. Nicaragua, Los Aplitos, Java. Oh, good. I want to PID test this one. So I'm on the Sweet Maria sampler, and I usually get a whole bunch of different beans every month. Don't recommend it. I'm going to switch out to go to roast review. I'm going to bring this down right. Okay. Oh, that's right. I'm gonna get the thermal camera ready. I should have kept it on. We were spinning. All right. Turn the PIDs off. That's obviously not working. Let's start. So now I'm gonna wait for a browning phase, which I think is about 150 degrees. So I'll wait till it reaches 302 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, I recommend, like when you do your first roast, that you just keep the air at the same percentage, and modulate that when you feel like you're getting better with it, right? You just want to modulate one thing at a time when you're first starting out. The more you do, the more it's harder to understand what's going on with the process. And throughout this whole time, you could use a trier, take a peek at what's going on with the beans, smell it through the different phases. Beans are still green, still got that grassy kind of smell. Yeah, this new unit's quieter. I really need to start getting a vent system for my garage. All right, so it's a little bit browner, or it's brown, so I'm gonna do dry in phase. Yeah, it's about 200 C or 400 degrees. We're in Fahrenheit. So around 400 degrees. I gotta listen out for first crack. First crack should be happening around 356 degrees Fahrenheit. I literally have like a Google Celsius to Fahrenheit calculator on. Heard something. So first crack should be coming around anytime. There it is.
What kind of bean this is? They always say good for espresso. Black tea, candy nut, green, stout beer. Oh man, I don't know if I wanted this Guatemala Libertad Punta del Cerro. Alright, I usually go around fresh crack for 1 minute and 30 seconds. So I'm going to pop this out. And we're going to draw. There you go.
What is the temperature that you usually like people just to isn't it usually just like hand cool or whatever, or 88 degrees Fahrenheit?
No, that's cold. So cool end. So like 14 minutes, or 14 minutes, 4 minutes. Not bad. It's definitely faster than. Let me turn this off. It's really annoying. I should turn the drum off. I was forcing myself to hear that. All right, let me turn the flare camera off. And there you go. So now we have a nice little first roast on this. Looks like it roasts just fine. I think I just have to adjust the fans so it's not hitting something. I think it's hitting one of the wires, rubbing up against it. So I think as long as I adjust that, yeah, this one unit looks like it's good to go. I'm not sure why they returned it. The other ones I got were god awful. They were like, somebody like threw them off the Amazon truck. So I have like a little hump in my desk, so it makes it hard to take out the beans. I'll put that back over here. Good. Good stuff. I'll put that in the bag up later. Drink that tomorrow. I'll turn this off. Let's put this back in. Yeah, those two were fucked. I can't believe how bad those ones were, but I'm gonna have to take a little bit longer to get those ones cleaned up a little bit, but I'm glad this one came in practically new. Like
it's still like, it's cleaner than most of the ones I usually get. So yeah, I think I'd rather send you this one. Let's pull this out. Holy fuck, that's hot. Put this in the trash can. This is my favorite little tool for cleaning out my Skywalkers. Like this little deflation port, or not deflation port, little inflator thing. Ready, go. Usually takes all this stuff out. Let's see what's in there. Get in there, Gimbal. Okay, I got like all it reaches. I can't show you. Yeah, those ones were definitely really, really bad. I'm keeping the really dented one. I'm gonna as my spares, so I could just sell off the parts to people who need it. Because a lot of people by January and February, those are the first people out of warranty, so they're no longer able to get like their stuff covered anymore. So it'll be good to be able to have spare parts. And then once I get my order from iTop, I'll actually have some more spare parts for V1s, because I requested to get more spare parts for V1s and V2s. But yeah, next one, I think V2s are coming in before February, I hope. So I'm hoping to review that a little bit more, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm not like sponsored or anything by like iTop, so if they send me a unit that's shit, I'm gonna definitely tell you how shit that unit is. Because the first V1s were pretty shit. In terms of the thermal runaway, that was a big issue. And just some parts, especially the drum motor, so god awful. Right, so I'm gonna cool this off. I'm just gonna have to glue. I'm gonna glue the artisan board together, and then I'll probably just ship it tomorrow. That's all cooled off. I just gotta adjust the back fans a little bit to make sure they're not catching on a wire or something. But I wonder if they're just that loud normally. We'll have to see. Anyways, I gotta go to sleep. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. I got work at like 3 more hours. So I think he's sending two more units that got returned. So hopefully those come out better. I still need to finish the blackout unit. I'm gonna call it the blackout unit. And then I also have one other unit that the bulb only gets on at 90% and 100%, but anything lower, the bulb turns directly off. So those are the next ones I'll work on, but I'll see when. That'll probably be sometime next week. But yeah, let me know if you have any questions or concerns. But thanks for hanging out, and hopefully get to roast with y'all soon. Good night.